What are different types of attribute chart? Hey there, I'm Arun Sharma. I'm founder of Submastery. Submastery is helping working professionals in getting ahead in life and career through our online courses, certification and membership. So if you look at there are two types of control chart on the broader level. The variable control chart where we have X bar R chart like control chart, and then we have attribute control chart where we have multiple control charts. We'll talk about that, but before that let's try to understand the difference between defects and defective, because that's how it will define the difference between these two charts. So when you say defective, what does it mean? So defective means that the items will have one or more defects. So defective could mean that let's say there's a product and it does not meet the customer requirements, and that's a non-conforming unit. Let's visualize a chair which has multiple defects. A defective chair will be that it can have more than one defect. For example, damaged armrest, broken wheel, or it could be that the leather might have come out, or there may be the scratch. So that we say is a defective chair. So defective. So defective is items which have one or more defects is a defective. Coming to defect, defect is a single non-conformity quality characteristics. So when you say defect, that means a one defect. For example, the example I gave you of chair. So when we say defect, that means a damaged armrest will be a defect, a broken wheel will be a defect. Okay, so defective, when we say it's a item having one or more defects, it's basically a single unit. It can have number of defects. So when we say defect, it's a single characteristics of non-conformity of that quality which is not conforming, right? Okay, so now once we understood this defect or defective, now let's try to understand what is the difference between what are various types of attribute control chart. So there are multiple types of control chart. So what are these? Basically there are four types of attribute charts which are more popular. There may be more, but these are more popular. What are those? NP chart, P chart, C chart and U chart. Okay, so now what's the difference between these four? So if you talk about NP chart, so NP chart, what happened that you plot the number of defective per lot, or let's say you take some subgroup size. But here the main thing is that in the NP chart you keep the constant lot, right? So you have this constant lot. But when it comes to P chart, it's basically a proportion of defective per lot or a subgroup, and where here you can keep the lot size as variable. So NP chart and P chart are defective chart. Listen carefully. NP chart and P chart are defective chart. In NP chart, we generally keep the sample as constant, and P chart the sample can vary and you get the proportion. In the C chart and U chart, then there are two types of chart which are basically defects, okay, which we identify. So in the C chart, again, it's a plot of number of defects where you keep the constant lot size. And in the U chart, you basically plot the number of defects, and here you can keep the variable lot size. Okay, so four types of control chart: NP chart, P chart, C chart and U chart. So NP chart and P chart are defective chart, C chart and U chart are the defects chart, right? So these are four categorization of charts, and yes, the attribute charts, although less used in industry, what I have witnessed, but these are the four types of control charts. So I hope you got an understanding. So if you want more details, and you can definitely visit www.submastery.com. There you can find number of courses related to SPC, IATF, Lean, Six Sigma. Okay, and I do recommend that you visit www.submastery.com. I will see you in another episode.